Urgent Las Vegas Raiders fans. Do not miss this. What just happened? You won't believe this one. But before we reveal the big news, make sure to subscribe to the channel, because here, we bring you daily videos with the latest Las Vegas Raiders updates. And to not miss anything, activate the notifications. Hey guys, today we have some electrifying news that's just sent shockwaves through the NFL universe, especially among Raiders fans. Something big is brewing, and this could potentially change the landscape of the team for the upcoming season. Rumors are swirling, whispers are turning into reports, and the excitement is palpable. It looks like the Raiders might be on the verge of adding a player who's been making waves in the league recently, an ex-running back who has donned the jerseys of both the Chargers and the Ravens. That's right, this isn't just any player, folks. This is someone with a track record, someone who's proven his capabilities on the field, and now, he might be heading to Las Vegas. Now, let's back up a little and set the scene here because this isn't just about any player. We're talking about a guy who's had a notable career, who's shown flashes of brilliance, and whose versatility as a running back has made him a sought-after commodity in the league. Throughout his career, he's displayed a unique blend of speed, agility, and power, traits that every team dreams of in a backfield. His time with the Chargers and Ravens, in particular, showcased his ability to perform under pressure, to be a reliable option in both the running game and the passing game, and to bring a certain explosiveness that can turn the tide of a game. The Raiders, known for their fierce determination to improve and their relentless pursuit of talent, seem to be eyeing this player as a potential piece to their puzzle. And why wouldn't they? The team has been looking to add punch to their offensive attack, especially with the way the league is evolving into a more dynamic and high-scoring environment. This player could bring a new dimension to the Raiders' offense, offering coach Josh McDaniels and his staff more tactical flexibility. Imagine the possibilities: line him up as a feature back, use him in a dual-back system, or even deploy him as a receiving threat out of the backfield. The options are endless, and the Raiders are surely weighing all of them in their discussions. This move, if it materializes, could be a game-changer. It's happening at a critical juncture of the season, when teams are ramping up their efforts to solidify their rosters, to address their weaknesses, and to position themselves for a playoff run. The NFL trade deadline is approaching, and the league is buzzing with activity. Teams are making strategic moves, negotiations are intensifying, and the Raiders are no exception. Adding a player of this caliber would send a statement to the rest of the league that they are serious about contending, about competing at the highest level, and about giving their fans something to cheer for. But let's pause for a moment, because this isn't just about the talent on paper. It's about fit, chemistry, and the culture of the team. Raiders fans know all too well that bringing in a new player isn't just about stats and highlights. It's about how he integrates into the locker room, how he adapts to the Raiders' gritty, resilient style of play, and how he motivates his teammates. And this particular player, with his experience and leadership qualities, could potentially be a perfect fit. Now, some of you might be wondering, who exactly is this player? Well, I won't spoil everything just yet, but suffice it to say, he's someone with a rich NFL history, who's faced adversity, and who's come out on the other side stronger. His stints in San Diego and Baltimore demonstrated his ability to adapt, to learn, and to make an impact. Whether it's breaking tackles, catching passes out of the backfield, or running between the tackles with authority, he's shown he can handle the pressure of the NFL's demanding schedule. And with the Raiders looking to bolster their offensive line and diversify their attack, this could be the missing piece they've been searching for. Now, for the Raiders fans watching, you know how important this is. The team's recent history has been a roller coaster, some promising seasons, some setbacks, but always that relentless drive to return to the top. The franchise, with its storied past, is hungry for success again, and every move they make is under scrutiny. This potential signing, if it happens, would not only excite the fanbase but also send a message to the rest of the league that Las Vegas is serious about competing at the highest level. And let's talk a little about the current roster. The Raiders have a solid core of players, including some young talent and veterans who know how to win. Josh Jacobs has been a workhorse in the backfield, showing resilience and determination, but adding a seasoned running back with NFL experience could take some pressure off him and open up even more offensive plays. On the receiving side, players like Davante Adams continue to be the focal point, but with this new addition, the defense might have to prepare for a more multidimensional attack. It's about creating mismatches, about forcing defenses to adjust on the fly. The fan excitement is building, and social media is buzzing with speculation. Some say the Raiders are close to sealing the deal, while others think it's still in the early negotiation stages. But one thing's for sure, if this player joins the team, it'll be a headline everywhere. The NFL landscape is constantly evolving, and teams that are proactive tend to see the best results. The Raiders have always been a franchise that's not afraid to pull the trigger on bold moves, and this could be one of those moments that define their season. Now, what does this mean for the competition? Well, if the Raiders manage to land this player, it could shake up the AFC West. The Chiefs, Chargers, and Broncos are all formidable opponents, but adding a player with his skill set could give the Raiders an edge. It's about depth, versatility, and unpredictability, elements that can turn a good team into a great one. The AFC West is fiercely competitive, and every addition counts. This move might be just the spark they need to push them over the edge and make a real playoff push. Of course, we have to remember that nothing is official yet. These are still rumors, but sources close to the team are hinting that negotiations are very serious. The Raiders are known for their strategic moves, and if they believe this player can make a difference, they won't hesitate to act fast. The NFL is a league of moments, and sometimes, the right move at the right time can change everything. This could very well be that moment for the Raiders. And as we wait for official confirmation, the anticipation continues to grow. Fans are speculating, analysts are dissecting every detail, and the media is on high alert. The Raiders front office is undoubtedly working around the clock to finalize this deal if everything aligns. It's a tense but exciting time to be a Raiders supporter. You can feel the energy, the hope, and the possibility of a brighter future just around the corner. So, what are your thoughts? Do you believe this move will pay off? How do you think this player will fit into the Raiders system? Will it be enough to propel them into the playoffs? Share your predictions, your hopes, and your concerns in the comments below. We love hearing from you, because your voice matters. This is what makes being part of the Raiders family so special, our passion, our loyalty, and our shared drive to see the team succeed. And remember, I'll be back very soon with more updates, more breaking news, and in-depth analysis. Make sure to stay tuned, subscribe if you haven't already, and activate those notifications so you don't miss a single thing. Because when something big happens, like a major signing or a game-changing trade, you'll be the first to know right here, where we live and breathe everything Las Vegas Raiders. Thanks for watching, and let's keep the faith. The season is just around the corner, and with moves like these, the Raiders are positioning themselves to make a serious statement in 2024. Stay excited, stay engaged, and as always, go Raiders!